Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently basically done with these wars. So let's bump this up to fastest speed. Let's take a look through our colonies here. This Forge world requires a ruler demotion. That'll take some time. But otherwise, we can definitely work on, say, a city district here. Cool. This industrial world, we should probably consider putting in a mining district, actually, since we're still negative in our minerals. We can put in a mining district, we can put in a mineral processing plant. That should be just fine, or rather a mineral purification plant. This industrial world can grab a planetary capital. This agri-world needs housing, so we can put in a city district. We are lacking in some minerals for now. I'm just going to buy in 10,000. There we go. We'll just put in a city district here. That's decisions. Okay, there we go. Hang on a moment. Hang on a moment. I was on the newest version to do some experimentation with that, and then I went back. This is no longer popping up here anymore. Interesting. I wonder if that was a bug that was caused by reverting back and forth. That has now been fixed by reverting back and forth. I don't know. Because this was appearing right here instead of out here. I'm okay with it. This is the way this is supposed to look. So that's good. That's very good. Now, we're just kind of chilling here with the First Fleet. I'm going to take the First Fleet over to, like, Sugalia. And we're going to start bombarding Celestial Throne unless that's already been taken. It looks like it has. Sky Temple is what would need to be bombarded. Yeah, that would definitely need to be bombarded. So we're going to head over there. We are not ready to end the war in heaven yet. But overall, this war is going to be pretty done, right? Nobody really has any capacity to fight it other than us. So that's absolutely great. And their refugees are arriving on our worlds. So that is amazing. We're very, very happy with that one. So we do need to talk about the future of this series. I had mentioned previously that I'm not really planning on leaving this Federation and trying to take down the Federation, just because that'll be a very long process, and this series has already gone on for a while. I'm thinking about just taking this to the Endgame Crisis. We beat the Endgame Crisis, and then we call it there. Presumably the Federation survives until that point. I don't think that the Federation... Yeah, the Federation cohesion is looking good. The Federation is not going to fall apart. So I think our people would very much remain in this Federation and work from the inside to attempt to bring others to heal, right? So we would want to, like, change some of these, but it's completely fine. We're not going to be taking over this anytime soon, I don't think. Yeah, we're not. Not for a while, anyway. But that's okay. We don't need to. Just by getting them into our Federation, or rather, into this Federation, the Republic of Juawaktra is currently ahead, or in charge of it. So that's fine. Just by getting them into this Federation, we consider that to be reasonably good enough. We may be able to bring these guys into the Federation out over here. Maybe attacking the Hadam Progenitors as well. We should probably attack the Kennet Fanatics down over this way. Do we have our fleets maxed out? Now we do. Cool. So we're going to come down here, and... Did we claim this? We have 438 right now. We can't claim systems that are claimed by war allies. So we're not going to get any of this. I guess that's fine. We'll just head on in.
Technology discovered.
And this will be okay. So we got defense platform damage, sure. Definitely minerals from jobs next. Cool.
Engaging enemy station.
So we've got roughly 300k here. This fleet's a little bit smaller, but reinforcements will be coming in over time. So that should be okay. Yeah, this is going to the Lozovada. Unfortunate. But it's okay. So we're going to hit Secunda Hiadum here.
Construction complete.
And yeah, this is taken fully by the Kennet. So we're just going to push our way over. Where are our... Okay, here they are. We're going to start heading down over this way with our transport fleet. It'll take them some time to get there, but not a lot, so that'll be okay. Cool. So as long as the Federation doesn't survive, our goal is not necessarily to take over everything in the Federation. I think our goal is going to be to bring these guys into the Federation, defeat the endgame crisis, and call it a day. That'll be our plan. I keep coming back to this Forge world, and I'm like, I want to do things, but there's nothing to do here. We just need them to move on. We need these guys to migrate. A 7% chance per month. They'll get there. We could force them to move. But it's okay. This Forge world has that ruler demotion. When is that going to demote? 1,300 days. That's a lot of days. Well, this tech world here, we could get a system capital complex, so that'll be fine. This Forge world, I definitely want to put in a mineral purification plant. And for the time being, we're going to put in a mining district as well.
Initiating communications.
Research agreement. We decline. We get very little indeed from that. Okay. So we're pushing through here. The question is, when will their fleet come back? Their fleets, actually, plural. Okay. Well, we should not have any problem really taking out this station. They don't have any armies over here. So we can just come over here and land here. Just as soon as we take out this starbase. There we go. So now we can come in and land. There are no armies here whatsoever. So that's great. Yeah, that construction ship is either going to die or make it out of the hyper relay, and it looks like it makes it out of the hyper relay. So we're going to grab our 3 primary fleets here. They're going to head over to Chigris and then come back to Secunda Hyadum. That'll be the idea here. And we took a couple of losses there, I think. A single Corvette, actually. Just the one Corvette, sure. Cool. So these guys are still set to cooperative with us.
Technology discovered.
They would not accept association status. What are their reasons for that?
Fleet.
We don't have enough intel to know. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're going to be hitting this station here, no problem. And we did finish up this technology, so we should definitely consider getting monthly unity. I think that'll be useful. We could certainly get ourselves some more unyielding points here. I think we already have these 3. No. We have these 3. Okay, got it. So these 3 fleets here, they're going to come back to Secunda Hyadum in just a moment here. Yeah, come on back, guys. And we can see that this fleet is coming in. Now, that's their 300k fleet. That's going to be a bit of a spicy fight for us, no doubt about that. We are going to want to get edicts online before we do that.
Forces.
But Secunda Hyadum is now under our control. And yeah, we end up losing that. That's to be expected. And we're going to head back over this way. I'm assuming they're attacking Secunda Hyadum. Yes, they are. We're heading on over. And we'll have this station to help us, but it's not going to be much help, in all honesty. But here they come. Okay, they're not quite here yet. They're charging their drive, and here they are. Okay, so they are in hyperspace right now. So we know for a fact that they're locked into this. We are going to hop into our edicts, and we are going to temporarily turn on focusing crystals, volatile reactive armor, volatile ammunition, exotic gases for shield boost. We are boosting up our strength levels here. Cool. This is going to do some damage. No doubt about it. But this is their powerful fleet. Their other fleet out here is 127k, so it's roughly the same strength as one of our fleets. Nothing too major there. Is there any other edicts that I want to turn on right now? We could turn on volatile explosives, actually. That would boost up our small amount of missile weapons that we have. So that seems okay. And here they are. So, we immediately see... Are these fighters? Because these are their escort class. Are they running fighters? Devastator torpedoes for their escort classes. And for their battle cruisers, yes, they have advanced strike craft, whirlwind missiles, Devastator torpedoes. We actually counter them quite heavily. So that's great. But they have a lot of missiles. And we can't really intercept all of them. We lost our admiral in one of our fleets. That's unfortunate. This is a lot. But we're doing okay. This is a huge battle. But we are winning it, I believe. Yes, we're winning this. But we did take huge losses, as expected. We have 20k alloys we can dump into this, but it's going to require a lot more than that. There we go. That is a victory. The only question that I have is, how much did we lose? So we're going to enter orbit here and repair. So let's take a look. 60k. What is the current price of alloys? Quite cheap, actually. I'm going to buy in 2,500, an additional 2,500. There we go. Price is now much higher, but we did manage to get an additional 7,500 alloys. So we're going to spend almost immediately half of that. And we do have these battleships that are coming in right now. But we need to get repairs done before we move out. Now, we did not completely eliminate their fleet. But we did more damage to it than we received, for sure. Let's take a look at how much we destroyed, actually. 13 of their escorts and 3 of their battle cruisers. That's a pretty hefty amount. We destroyed about a third of their fleet. So their fleet will be about 200k now. I would actually argue that we lost more than they did there, even though we won. Kind of a Pyrrhic victory, but that's okay. We can replenish it much more easily than they can. Their economy is pathetic compared to ours. So that's fine. We will continue to reinforce our fleet as rapidly as we can. And we do need a new admiral here. Well, we'll just put this one in. Cool. So our repairs are going to be done here shortly. Ish. Shortly-ish. Is this a shipyard? I think it is. If we were to upgrade this fleet... No, it wouldn't happen here. Okay. I'm not interested in actually doing it then. We will simply enter orbit here. Okay, there's one fleet finished. We have 2 more repairing still. There's another one done. And 1 final fleet repairing. There we go. Now we can head out to Sastrum. And we definitely will do so. We want to eliminate their stations. That is a very important thing. So Prospis needs to be taken over. And we will just continue to flow in reinforcements for the moment. Okay. Wait, actually, could we get more? Yes, we could. So we'll get a Corvette going here, and the 3rd fleet is at full strength. The 1st fleet is at full strength, of course. The 4th fleet is still being worked on. Speaking of the 1st fleet, how are things going in Segalia? Everybody is this is a huge bombardment force. Everyone is bombarding Sky Temple. And it still has a lot. Okay, so we have a tradition available here. We're going to grab Never Surrender, I think. There we go. And then Bulwark of Harmony will be good. Cool. So Sastrum will fall. Eventually. You can definitely tell our fleets are weakened from that battle. But it is ours. Cool. Well, technically it's in the faction. That's what matters here. Okay, so we're going to grab these 3 fleets. They are immediately going to head to Prospis. We're going to ignore this section for the moment. So we're going to head into Prospis. We need to eliminate that as a top priority. This is very likely where that fleet is going to come back to. They're not back yet, but this is where they'll come back to. And our reinforcements are flowing in. Or rather, trickling in. Okay, let's look at strengths here. 0, 530, 0. No problem. No shields in this system, which is always spicy. It's a Class A star. Just in a nebula. Why don't we have shields? This is not a pulsar. Environmental effect gives shield nullification of 100%. Sure. But it's just a blue main sequence star. Huh. That's interesting. We'll enter orbit here and begin our repairs while we bring in our fleet here. Or rather, our army. We're going to jump drive them over to Propus. And we're going to put in, say, this guy. Cool. We're going to immediately land on Joy. Then after that, we're going to do, I think, Hope's Tendrils and then Beauty. Okay. We are upgrading. Or not upgrading. We are repairing. In theory. I think this is only our Titan fleet. Now we should all be upgrading. Enter orbit. There you go. All repair. Cool. So we're repairing here.
Deploying Liberation Forces.
And allowing our reinforcements to trickle in. We need about 26,000 alloys for that to happen. And they have been building armies here. They're building xenomorph armies, but it's not going to be fast enough to stop us. So that's fine. Any moment now. And we should check in. I see that we're getting some refugees. Kennet, Bilnock, and Lila Robius. We should check in on our worlds here to make sure we have enough jobs to accommodate those refugees. I'm going to upgrade these research complexes. On this industrial world, things are looking okay. I'm going to put in a mineral purification hub. On this forge world, we're waiting for that ruler demotion. On this mining world, a mineral purification hub will do. Industrial world, we could definitely use some consumer goods. So I'm going to put in an industrial district. The alloys that'll bring in won't hurt either. And otherwise, that looks good. Fantastic.
Colony conquered.
Okay, next we're going to head over to Hope's Tendrils. Now, Beauty, they are definitely building armies on. But actually, we should conquer Beauty first. Then Hope's Tendrils. Are we fully reinforced, or rather repaired here? No, not quite. Almost. Just waiting on this 1% armor here. And, of course, these down here. Okay. This fleet is now fully repaired. And a little bit of armor in the 5th. There we go. We're fully repaired.
Liberation Forces.
Their attack swarm is over here. Are they going to attack Secunda Hyadum? I believe that they are. We're going to go up there via the hyperspace lanes, and we should be able to get there reasonably quickly. So we're going to go fight that fleet. It looks like... Okay. 161,406. They split their fleet up. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So we'll eliminate them. It shouldn't be any real problem for us. Both of these fleets are not hugely threatening. We can always turn our edicts back on as well. They're grouping up, though. Together, their fleets are quite threatening. Okay. We are, for the moment, going to enter orbit here and just park. Are they planning to attack us here? They're grouping together. So that fleet is about as strong as their initial fleet. It looks to me like they're looking to attack Secunda Hyadum. So let's go ahead and take this fleet up over there. Apparently these guys didn't receive the orders not to go there, so that's fine. Okay. So we need 22,000 more minerals, or rather alloys. What's the pricing on that like? It's a little high still. So we are going to continue to reinforce our fleets here. And those reinforcements are continuing to trickle in. This is going to be a pretty powerful fleet attacking us. Slightly less powerful than the last fleet, though. So that's okay. How's our invasion going here? It'll be done very shortly. Cool. So no real problem there. And this is only partly occupied by them.
Colony conquered.
So once we conquer Hope's tendrils, they will no longer have any planets, I don't think. No, they have Hope's tendrils here. Don't they? Yes. Wait. Who controls
Deploying
this? The
liberation
Cannon.
forces.
They will. Okay, good to know. So this fleet is going to be tough for us to beat at the current moment. They're not actually looking to attack us, though. So we're going to continue to reinforce here for the moment. And I'm going to bring the first fleet over. I don't know if this is going to bring the whole Federation force or not, but we're going to head over, and that'll take 200 days to get there.
Colony
That's okay.
Conquered.
That's completely fine. We are reinforcing over here. And our fleets are slowly getting stronger. That said, we're not quite in a position to eliminate this force. Not quite there. They're at 277. Oh, they're coming in. They are coming in. Yeah, we're not surprised that we lose control of those. So if they're coming in, we absolutely need to turn on our edicts. So we'll turn on our, not nanite actuators, we'll turn on our focusing crystals, our volatile reactive armor, explosives, ammunition, and exotic gases for shield boost. I'm also going to turn on our exotic gases as fuel to increase our sublight speed so we can close a little faster. We want to be a little further away to buy time to destroy their fighters. But we still want sublight speed. Okay. Here we go. This is gonna hurt. I don't know that we win this one, to be honest. But that's why we're bringing in our additional forces. We're definitely going to do a lot of damage to them. There's no doubt about that one. If we can destroy that Titan, that's a big deal. But I think we're going to end up having to retreat here. But we just want to buy time. That's what we're doing right now. We're buying time. We are going to have to retreat. We've definitely dealt a blow to them. They're starting to attack the starbase. But we're now in breach of galactic law, so we are out of here. Okay. So, we did take out about half of them. So that's a big deal. And we're bringing in the Federation fleet. It's not going to be a problem. We're going to arrive here in 82 days. So, yeah, it'll be fine. No big deal here. Federation fleet is on its way in, and we're going to have to reinforce a lot of ships. No doubt about it. But that's fine. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to crush these guys with the Federation forces. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Kazaral, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, Jensgram, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.